Alright, hello, this is the first devlog of this game I've been working on. It's called Xenotactic, and basically it's going to be kind of a tower defense slash mazing game where the map is randomly generated, and then there's some more aspects to it which I'm not going to get in this video, but yeah, it's based off of the StarCraft 2 mod called Entropy TD. And I'm hoping to basically recreate a standalone version of it. So thus far I have this 2D plane, and all I'm doing is just drawing this grid with some stuff in it just to visualize the map that I have right now. I'm building this in LibGDX, and so far the features that I have is that if you resize the window, notice that this grid stays the same size. So yeah, this was quite tricky to figure out, but I found out that all you needed to do was to create this orthographic camera here. So this camera here, and then the most important part is that when you create it, you want to set the width and height of the viewport to be your window width and window height. And you see here I have the zoom factor. So basically when I scroll wheel in and scroll wheel out, it affects that zoom factor, and that's what makes the camera zoom in and out. But yeah, the most important part is to set the width and the height equal to the window width and the window height. Okay, some other features I have is that you can scroll or you can move the window around by pressing and then dragging your mouse button. So this was done by using an input processor. So I had to implement this input processor. The code is kind of crap right now, but yeah, basically I stored the positions when it first touched down, and then as it drags, it will reset the camera position based on the delta from the original position to the delta X and delta Y for where you dragged it. So yeah, this works pretty well. And another important thing to note is that when you do the delta X and delta Y, you want to do it by the zoom factor. So you want to have a zoom factor such that it scales with how you zoom it. Alright, and then what else? So currently I have key combinations as well. So let me just take a look at this code here. I really do need to clean this up, but let's see. So here are the keys I'm currently monitoring. So for number 1, this basically just rotates the camera. So if I click 1, you see that it rotates. It rotates too fast though, because it processes using the render method. So yeah, if you hold it down, then it'll just keep on rotating. Okay, I also have a control equals, which is zooming in, because this is where the plus sign is located. So if I do control plus and control minus, that will zoom in. The bad part right now is that it's like based off of holding, of whether the keys are both pressed at the same time, and it calculates this every time the render method is called. So yeah, this will definitely be fixed later. Also, another thing to note is that when you zoom in, you want to have a minimum zoom factor so that it doesn't zoom in way too much. And looking into the zoom in code, and zoom out code, all it basically is doing is incrementing or decrementing the zoom factor. And then here you see in the zoom in, I have this this thing to clamp down the zoom factor so it doesn't go below 0.3. And then I changed the viewport width and height to use the zoom factor, and then just call update to update the camera. So yeah, that works really well. And okay, one thing I'm noticing is that when I rotate, okay, so based on the rotation, I also need to change how the dragging code works. I just realized that this is not being dragged correctly. I see. So yeah, that's basically all I have now for the drawing portion. For the map portion, I've created this game map model. So this game map model, basically for towers and checkpoints, I store them into these entity containers. And you can think about these as just like separate layers in the map. And all of them have their own separate like business logic. For example, checkpoints, they can't be placed above each other. They have to be separated. So yeah, that's currently what I have thus far for this code. The next thing I'll be working on is working on the checkpoints. So basically having a start and finish position, and then what else? I think I'll also be doing some pathing logic. So using A* search to get the most optimal path from one checkpoint to another. And yeah, we'll just work from there. Alright, this is it for this devlog. Thanks for watching. Bye.